am in the beautiful Glasshouse Mountains. There's a big snake just here. Let's have a look, I'll show you. Lying here in the sun. He's happy. Looks like a nice shot there with the mountain in the background. I'm going to go down into this open section there and just get some nice shots, do some automatic exposure bracketing. Mate in the truck just letting me know they're doing a bit of rolling down there. Put my radio on, then we can all stay in contact like old mates. Today in this video I want to show you how I am getting these images with my Mavic Air 2. Come along with me and I'll show you a step-by-step process. It's super simple. It's a how-to from start to finish. So come with me and I'll show you how it's done. First we've got to get our gear out of the car. What we got to do here, get our controller out, little thumbnails in to our controller, take off our little camera and gimbal protection, phone inside, connection cable in there. We want to spread the arms out. Now it's ready to turn on. One touch and then a hold, same with the remote. One touch and a hold, it'll turn itself on and go through its sequence. Now, next thing we want to do is find an area to launch it from. The bonnet of my car is nice and flat, we'll use it. Okay, now, I've got my launch pad, which is the bonnet of my vehicle, because it's nice and level. So I'm going to launch this drone, touch, take off. Alright, so I'm going to bring my drone over towards me here, so we can see it. Turn it around so I know what area it's facing in roughly. I'm going to take it up into the air. Here we go. Here's a truck. Alright, what I'm going to do here is go into video mode. And I'm going to record this whole lot. Okay, now I'm going to hit record. Let's go up and have a look at this mountain. She's beautiful. Wow, look at that. And there we have it. Now I'm not going to go too much into detail with this video. I'm going to keep it pretty simple because I'm new to all this. But let's see what we can come up with. I've stopped recording. I'm going to go into my camera settings. I'm going to hit photo. I'm going to go down to AEB, which is automatic exposure bracketing. I'm going to hit number 3 and I'm going to have a look on the screen, and it's got an EV, and that's the exposure value. So I'm going to turn it down to -3 because what I've got is overexposure warning on there. It's a zebra stripes. Now if you see me swiping, it's because there's this god-awful size horsefly around here. They're quite hectic around this time of year. Anyway, there's my shot. I've framed it up. Now, what I'm going to do is just pull the trigger and you'll hear it take 3 photos. Pretty awesome. So I've taken 3 photos now. So there's 3 of them. One in the middle, one under, which means it's darker, one over, which means it's brighter, darker, middle, brighter, Okay, so I'm going to bring my drone back, take it into video mode, press record, turn it around, my drone. There's the track I've been following. These things bite you through your shirt, they're that hectic. Alright, here we come. There's that track I'm on here. There's my vehicle. And I'm just going to follow this drone all the way down and land it straight in my hand. Here she comes. I'll do it in front of the camera so you can see. All I'm doing here, it's got an alarm on so that it can't break or crash into anything. So what I do is just hold it down, hold my hand out, and just keep pulling down until it lands and turns itself off. Done. Alright, I'm going to hit stop recording on this, wind that gimbal up so I can see myself. So here I am talking on my Mavic Air 2, looking straight into the camera. Here I am looking straight into my Canon 90D. And here I am looking at my GoPro Hero 8, sitting over there on my bonnet. I've jumped back in the car because that bloody horsefly wouldn't leave me alone, and it's going to be hot, so I'm in the air conditioning. Anyway, I'm still going to show you how I'm doing this, so let's get to it. Now I'm going to take this battery out and get it straight back on charge, and before we pack it away, I want to get out my little micro SD card out of the side here. I'm all unco because I haven't done this before, and I'm just going off the top of my head. I bought my card reader with me. I got my MacBook with me, memory micro SD card. Now I'm going to start by making a new folder, and I'm going to call it Drone Pics Glasshouse Mountains. And inside of that I'm going to make a new folder and then just go call it Drone GH Glasshouse Pics. I'll open that folder, and now there's my Mavic Mini up here, and then I want to open up the DJI, then I open up that, and let's make it big so everyone can see. Now inside of here I'm just going to go to select all, Command C, go into my Drone GH Pics, double click, option, move 119 items here. I've been out this morning, I've taken a lot of pics, but that doesn't mean that we can't go on with what we were doing. That's what this video is about. I'm still going to be able to show you all of that. There's 19.89 gigabyte. Okay. This might take some time. Okay, so now we've got all of our images in here done. I like to stack them in a list, and then I like to press kind so that I can just get all of the raw footages and the JPEG images, or separated, so that I don't have any issues when I'm bringing them into Lightroom with duplicates. So I'll start up here and press the JPEG. Okay, start at the top one and then I go down to the bottom one, shift click, Command C, go back into there, create a new folder, call it Drone JPEGs, and then we option move all of them items there. Now I want to go back into that folder, and we're also going to make this untitled folder, rename it to Drone MPEG. So we're going to go down to the bottom, get all the MOV files, Command C, open up that folder, option move. Okay, so now we've got all of our raw files in the one folder. I'm going to go to Lightroom Classic. I'm going to open up Lightroom and go to library, go to import, go to desktop, go to drone pics, Glasshouse Mountains. Well, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to get those last three there because they're the ones that I wanted, and just check these three here that are selected, and then import, select all three of them, double tap on the thing. I'm going to go to stacking, group into stack. Now I've got three images stacked. Now I'm going to go into photo merge for HDR, and there's my image. I'm just going to press merge. I'm not going to get too carried away with it. And there's my HDR image, which means high dynamic range. Now I can go through there in the develop mode, which is all my softening, and I can just mess around with it there. I like to dehaze it a little bit, add a tiny bit of clarity, add a little bit of texture just to pop out that mountain, make it look smick, maybe a little bit darker in the whites. Close those whites down actually so that they don't not overexposed. I want the contrast turned up a bit, and we can even go into the light, into these curves, and we can start adjusting that, you know, on that angle there. So there, bring out the blues, and there it is. That's how I'm doing it. And then all I do is once I finish that, I can just go file, export, go into pictures, and where I saved it was Glasshouse Mountains, edit, enter, and there's my image that we just took. Boom.